Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aminul Fikri bin Muhammad Alias from Computer Engineering. My number matric is 2120207117. And I'm not alone. I'm with friends. Uh, his name is Muhammad Ikram Iman bin Taharin from Electronic Engineering. His number matric is 212010 925. And today we are going to share about DC machines and its applications. For the introductions, a DC machine is an electromechanical energy conversion device. There are two types of DC machines. One is DC generators and another one is DC motors. The DC generators convert mechanical powers into DC electrical power, where the DC motors convert the electrical power into mechanical power. The AC motors is a invariable applied in the industry for conversions of electrical power into mechanical power, but at the place where the wide range of speed and good speech regulation is required, like in electrical traction system, a DC motor is used. Uh, this is the part and the design about DC machines. First, DC machine have yoke. Yoke is the outer frames of DC machine, and it's usually made from iron and steel. Okay, this is a simple uh, yoke. Second, DC machine have post and post shoes. They carry field winding and pushes are fastened to them. So this is post and pushes diagram. The third, field winding. It's usually made from copper and it's connect in series. Fourth, we have armature core. Armature core is the rotor of DC machine. Uh, it maybe provide with air duct for the axial airflow for cooling purpose. Armature is key to the shaft. Next, we have armature winding. It is usually a former one copper coils with rest in armature slot. Next, we have commutator and brush. Uh, Commutator helps in providing current to the armature conductions, and brush are usually made from carbon and gap. Next, we are going to talk about the operations. Motor operation in two modes, motoring and braking. A motor drive capable of operating in both direction of rotation and of producing both motoring and generation is called a fourth quadrant variable speed drive. In motoring mode, the machine works as a motor and convert the electrical energy into mechanical energy. In braking mode, the machine works as a generator and convert mechanical energy into electrical energy. The motor can work in both forward and reverse direction. In quadrant 1, power developed is positive and the machine is working as a motor supplying mechanical energy. In the first quadrant, operation is called forward motoring. For the second quadrant, operation is known as braking. In this quadrant, the direction of rotation is positive and the torque is negative. The kinetic energy of the rotating part is available as electrical energy, which may supply back to the main in dynamic braking. The third quadrant operates in reverse motoring. Both the speed and torque have negative value while the power is positive. In the last quadrant, which is the fourth quadrant, the torque is positive and the speed is negative, and it's used reverse motoring mode. So this is application of fourth quadrant operation. For next parts, I will call my friends to share more about DC machine.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mohamed Iman. Now I will talk about type of DC motor. There are 4 types of DC motor. First is permanent magnet DC motor. The permanent magnet motor use a permanent magnet to create field flux. This type of DC motor provide a great starting torque and has good speed regulation, but torque is limited, so they are typically found on low horsepower application. Second is series DC motor. In series DC motor, the field is wound with a few turns of a large wire carrying the full armature current. Typically, series DC motor create a large amount of starting torque, but cannot regulate speed and can even be damaged by running with no load. This limitation means that they are not a good option for variable speed drive application. Third is shunt DC motor. In shunt DC motor, the field is connected in parallel with the armature windings. These motors offer great speed regulation due to the fact that the shunt field can be excited separately from the armature windings, which also offers simplified reversing controls. And fourth, compound DC motors. Compound DC motors, like shunt DC motors, have a separately excited shunt field. Compound DC motors have good starting torque, but may experience control problem in variable speed drive application. Between the 4 types of DC motor, the potential applications are numerous. Each type of DC motor has its strength and weakness. Understanding this can help you understand which type of may be good for your application. Now I will talk about DC motor speed control. DC motor speed control is needed an important role in energy conversion process. It is a machine which converts electrical energy into mechanical energy. In mechanical system, speed varies with number of tasks, so speed is necessary to do mechanical work in a proper way. It makes motor to operate easily. There are 3 types of motor speed control. First is flux control method. Due to the field winding, the magnetic flux varies in order to vary the speed of the motor, as the magnetic flux depends on the current flowing through the field winding. It changes by varying the current through the field winding. This can achieve using a variable resistor in a series with the field winding resistor. Second is armature control method. The controlling of armature resistance control the voltage drop across the armature. With this method, the speed of the DC motor can control. This method also uses a variable resistor in series with the armature. And third, voltage control method. In such a method, the field winding receives a fixed voltage and the armature get a variable voltage. One such technique of voltage control method involves the use of a switchgear mechanism to provide a variable voltage to the armature. Another one uses an AC motor driven generator to provide variable voltage to the armature. Now we are talking about starting method. To avoid the danger while starting a DC motor, it is necessary to limit the starting current. So, a DC motor is started by using a starter. There are various types of DC motor starter, such as 3-point starter, 4-point starter, no load release coil starter, and thyristor controller starter. That's all from us. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment.